good morning, Forex fam. Forex King coming back at you guys with another video. Today's Wednesday, June 11th. Let's get right into it. So this is going to be my first video for the day, doing a quick analysis of the market. If you guys know, I didn't come into the market yesterday, but if you guys are new, as you guys can see, no thumbnail, no clickbait, just straight content. That's the motto, and that's just how I'm going to be moving over the next few videos. So don't look for any special thumbnails or anything unique. I'm just trying to give you guys raw content that's useful and beneficial for your Forex journey. All right, so let's go. First thing, last night, since I wasn't in the market last night, I was actually analyzing a couple things around midnight, 1 o'clock, just to prepare for this morning. It probably still looks kind of crazy to you guys, but I did clear up some of like the abundance of levels I had available. So now I cleared up some. It actually looks the same, no lie, but it is a little bit cleaner. I'm actually looking to see what are some of the more major levels where the market will bounce from. Now, looking at all of the movement from obviously from 12 o'clock last night to now, uh, honestly, nothing major has happened. There's no definitive. Let me see. Let me see what happened. So, if you guys remember my video from Monday, um, I drew these two trend lines, and as you can see, the trend lines have clearly been broken. And what it seems like is consolidation again, or, or at least sideways movement. Now, it's obvious that this two, these two white lines that I have on the chart are great levels. And if you remember, I actually drew them, I believe, on Monday for this gap right here. I drew them for Monday on this gap. I think it was in the live analysis video. And since then, you can see that this gap here is important. Just to keep it real simple, right? And this is why I avoid Mondays. Well, 9:30. You guys know by now. I avoid I call it the crazy hour. That's just me personally. I don't trade during crazy hour, 9:30, just because of the volatility. And yeah, look at that. We know what news can do. So I try my best based on the setup. Now if the setup is so amazing based on my strategy, I'll jump in and take the risk. But like this setup that I'm looking at was not appealing to me at all. So the 9:30 risk candle, I'm not doing it. So I like to watch the 9:30, 9:35, 9:40 candle to kind of see what setups are being created, what's happening, and then I'll get into the market. So I don't know how you guys analyze the market. Again, we all have different strategies. I'm not recording videos to here and try to sell my strategy. That's not what my goal is. My goal is just to manage myself, really. Um, let's see here. Let's watch daily. No, it's too much. Okay. So for the day, possible doji. We don't know what's gonna happen. And then as far as the plane, that's a wick. All right. This is what the trading gurus don't talk about during their high fancy spiels or their selling attempts. More often than not, getting into the markets, honestly, is pretty boring and lonely because you're stuck with the charts and your thoughts. That's it. So if your thoughts aren't monitored and controlled, the markets will demolish you. Now, here's what I'm thinking. If it gets past this, I might be tempted to get in. I just didn't like this candle. And it's 9:30 and every and anything can happen over the next couple days or next couple uh, time stamps. I'm really fighting FOMO right now, being very honest. Like right now, what's in my thoughts? FOMO, fear of missing out. You want to get in front of the move, and I don't know. I just want to. And based on my strategy, I'm cutting it really close. But to get into this trade right now, I'll be looking and I'll be paying attention to the next level, and the next level will be here and here. And honestly, that's not far enough for me. 2 weeks ago, I probably would have pressed sell by now. I probably would have been in this trade by now already. 2 weeks ago. Now I just feel I don't feel tempted enough. I don't feel enough. I don't see enough confluences to get in yet. Not for what I'm doing. Specifically because we already know the day's doji. So there's no real definitive direction on the day. There's no true market structure right now because we're clearly in a sideward type movement right now. And yet again, we saw this movie Monday. When I was recording Monday, it's going down. It hit a level of support. Send the candle opposite way. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we see this candle. That's clear. You see why I didn't want to get in at that 9:30 candle? Look what happened already. Mm, look at this. Look at this yellow level. Look at all of this side work, this sideways movement right here. When was this? The 10th? Oh, this was yesterday. So I didn't see, I wasn't in the markets yesterday, as I mentioned already. Um, Interesting. Uh, I see it now. Mr. Green. See this gap? Now it makes sense now. Like, what's going on? Tap, gap. Oh, my bad. There you go. Let's do that. Tap, gap, sideways. This is obviously respecting. Look, close above the lower half. Tap, wicked out. More taps before it drops down. But look at where the day is at right now. Hmm. Right above that gap. Hmm. So that explains what we got going on here. So now you're in the middle of that gap. Wicked out and then pull back. So, well, of course, can't go back any further to see. But as of right now, more than enough evidence to see what's going on right now. Or at least to more than enough evidence to recognize levels. Let me say that. I don't have enough evidence to know what's going on. So now, this makes sense now. This is the 5 minute. Let me check the 15. So the 15 is doing something completely different. So the 15 shows 15-minute chart, guys. Sorry. So the 15-minute chart here is showing a bounce and then rejection, whereas the 5 is showing a change of overall momentum, if you will. So the 5 minutes give me a better outlook on structure, and that's what I want. 9:46 now, so I don't want this video to go too long, but you guys are starting to catch a rhythm of my flow now. I come in 9:30, 8:30 sometimes, watch the market, but I'm gonna wait for the noise moves so I can see until I can see what moves was at it, until I can see a better understanding or more definitive evidence of what the market's going to do. Okay, this is good. 9:47. Another fake out. But we already know, we don't have to look too far. We know this yellow level is a good level. So honestly, me personally, I'm not getting in for another sell unless I see some evidence of closing below this wick and this candle right here. If the market does not make it past this, or I don't see anything that closes underneath these averages and this wick, I'm not getting in under a sell. This is me. Based on your analysis and what you're seeing, you might see something different. I'm just going on what I see. So because I'm voicing this and I'm recording this, now I have to stick to it. I'm looking for a buy. Something really interesting and drastic has to happen for me to get into a sell. And at this point, I don't see any reason to even look for sales right now. Not with this monster of a candle. And then with this sell here, we stopped here. So there's no evidence for a sell. So I'm looking for buys at this point in time. Unless something crazy happens, unless they create market structure, and then this is not a pump fake. This is more just a retracement before it goes back down. I need to see something, see some type of small market structure here and then drop down again. If that happens, I'll get in on another sell. But just off this movement right here, it's not enough. I'm not getting in. And that's where I'm at for the day. It's almost 9:50. Look at this. I'm looking for buys now. So up to you guys, based on your market, your strategy. If you catch this video in time, if it makes sense for you, I mean, just guys, be safe. Whatever you guys do, buys or sells, just be safe. Remember, the markets don't care about us. I'll see where this candle closes before I turn off the video, and then I'll keep you guys updated. Now, it gapped up a little bit, just a hair, nothing crazy. All right. But that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Quick live market analysis. If I trade, obviously, you know I'm going to make another video. But right now, my mindset is buys. There's now, as you see, it's starting to shape up now. Don't make sense going to a sell right now. And I'll be honest, 2 weeks ago, I probably would have tried to force this trade. It's like, oh, it's a sell. It's possibilities. Not anymore. Ooh. And if you pay attention, wait, I wonder if I have that here. Oh, you already have it here. Do I? No, I don't. Look, another gap. Now we understand why the market's going up. This is the yellow level on the other chart. We see this gap right here. It flew up. The market will always test gaps though. We'll see what happens. 9:50. I don't know how long this video is going now, but I don't want this to be an hour-long video. Again, you guys be safe in the markets. I'll keep you guys updated. Forex King out.